Good morning, this is KELOLAND On the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Sorry, we start again.
Yeah.
I had my eyes closed.
What's going on?
Good morning, this is KELOLAND On the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A second teenager is charged with first-degree murder in the death of a Huron woman.
A 15-year-old boy was initially charged with shooting and killing 41-year-old Nicole Klisch last month. Now, a 15-year-old girl is also charged. She was scheduled to make her first court appearance Thursday.
The prosecutor tells us the teens knew each other and were both involved in the woman's death. Because the suspects are both 15, the case started in juvenile court and their names have not been released. The prosecutor plans to attempt to have the case moved to adult court.
For a closer look at the Huron case and why it's being handled in Brookings County, you can check out Ray Yost's KELOLAND.com original report.
A second Mitchell baseball player is scheduled to enter a guilty plea. According to court records, Peyton Mandel will plead guilty to being an accessory to a felony and rape charges will be dismissed. He is scheduled to appear in court on Monday afternoon. Mandel was one of 6 post-18 players charged with rape following an incident last year at a Rapid City hotel. Another teammate pleaded guilty earlier this week.
Sioux Falls police are reminding the public of the deadly risk that street racing poses. They say a motorcycle crash in northeast Sioux Falls took the life of 35-year-old Tony Manullo of Valley Springs. Police believe motorcycles were racing at speeds well beyond the posted limits of 35 and 40 miles an hour.
You've heard me time and time again at these briefings talk about the seriousness of high-speed racing, high-speed driving, and many of these things, and this is why we continue to take enforcement actions.
We can't cover the entire city at all times. There's a lot of complaint zones. It's a hot issue, but what it comes back to is behavior, respect for the rules that are established, and I think we all know the difference between going 5 over and 50 over, right? There's a stark contrast between that.
The spot at Benson Road and Sycamore Avenue is also where an organized street racing event took place last October. And now let's get a check on today's weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at temperatures in the 80s this afternoon with an increase in cloud cover as we do go through this morning and into the afternoon hours. High of 85 today in Rapid City, 84 in Pierre, 83 in Aberdeen and in Sioux Falls. We'll watch for developing thunderstorms across western South Dakota, maybe an isolated shower or thunder shower near the James River Valley later this afternoon. More details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Sioux Falls Fire Rescue wants to bring a fire medical officer on board. The department opened applications for the brand new job on Monday. The fire medical officer will oversee the health and safety of employees and also guide the department's emergency medical services.
We've had 3, 4, 5 people over the years that have different parts of that, and they kind of juggle it together. We're really looking to bring that all under one area and this one person with that expertise to manage that moving forward.
Fire Rescue is looking to hire an advanced practice provider, such as a nurse practitioner or a physician's assistant for the role. We've included the job application in this report on our website.
Give Nursing a Shot camp is in its 3rd year in Western KELOLAND and continues to grow each year. This camp offers a look into what a potential career in nursing might look like for both middle and high school students.
As Black Hills State and SDSU work together through the West River Health Science Center, we get these students into that pipeline. And then in 4 years, when they graduate, they're out, they're in the workforce, they're working for Monument Health, the VA, all of the healthcare systems here in the Hills.
The spots are currently filled for this year, but they will be opening up 100 spots for next year's camp early in 2025.
If you ask any avid golfer, they'll tell you their dream is to hit a hole-in-one. But that's a difficult task. What 16-year-old Charlie Swift of Harrisburg did last week hasn't been done by many, including the pros. He made 2 hole-in-ones on consecutive days, and he had witnesses to both.
Obviously, it was crazy. I was with some of my friends too, so we all just went crazy.
Now, it was Charlie's third hole-in-one. He did them on separate courses while golfing in Colorado. Both courses gave him a flag for making both tee shots.
And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Let's get one final glance at our weather with meteorologist Scott Munn.
All right, good morning, everybody. We'll watch for showers and thunderstorms to develop as we go through the day today with an increase in cloud cover. In fact, you see during the late morning hours, we can see a couple of these showers, thunder showers, parts of south, central, southwestern South Dakota. As we continue into the afternoon, notice how they'll try to make their way closer to the James River Valley. Later this afternoon, maybe around 4 o'clock, we can see a couple of these isolated showers and thunder showers from Aberdeen, areas to the south and southwest. Now, at the same time, western South Dakota will have developing thunderstorms by about 4 o'clock. This is Futurecast at 6 o'clock, showing a strong to severe storm maybe near Rapid City at 5 or 6 o'clock. And then as we go into the evening hours, that trend more or less will continue. So high pressure will continue to move to our southeast over central Iowa. We'll have southerly winds in KELOLAND today. They'll increase 15 to 30 miles per hour in central and western South Dakota. As we get into tonight and tomorrow morning, there's that rain in eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. That will continue during the morning hours. I think we'll get a break for the early afternoon before redeveloping late afternoon and evening across southeastern South Dakota. And then once we get into Sunday, it looks like we'll have dry skies with temperatures in the 80s, maybe some 70s across western South Dakota. So there's that marginal risk for severe weather today across western KELOLAND. We're kind of sandwiched in between for tomorrow. Slight risk does move into southeastern South Dakota and western Iowa. That's that area of low pressure that will continue to move through southeastern KELOLAND. Might help spark some of the scattered showers, thunderstorms that can become strong to severe. We'll go through this again on Monday as the storm energy returns. We'll have low pressure move across the area. Right now, it looks like our best chance to see the rain will be for northern South Dakota. It's a timing issue, too. This particular model is thinking during the morning hours on Monday is when we'll see a lot of those showers and thunderstorms. But as that warm front continues to lift to the north, that's a good focal point for developing thunderstorms. So we have some things to watch early next week. The Storm Prediction Center already has northeastern South Dakota, west central Minnesota in an outlook for severe weather on Monday. Our forecast for today showing temperatures in the 80s for afternoon highs. We'll have rain in eastern and southeastern KELOLAND tonight into tomorrow, with tomorrow's highs in the 70s in eastern KELOLAND, while it looks like we'll have 90s in western South Dakota. You can check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great weekend.